Good day. It is the 23rd of October. I almost said December. October, and we are back here with more GA 2023, the second last day of doing GA 2023. It's so good to have you here. And I hope that you are tuned in. I hope that you didn't walk away while we were still struggling to get some things going here, but we are glad that you are with us today. And right now, I have three beautiful ladies with me on air. And we are going to, I will let them introduce, because I'm always getting Andrea's name wrong, so let me get it. You introduce yourself and then we go from there.
Hi, my name is Rose Stupansky. I work in the International Service Center, which is in Denver, Colorado in the United States, as my colleagues do as well. And I work in HR and assist global engagement, and we'll probably tell you a little bit more about that later.
Yeah, my name is Andrea Miedema, and I am the Director of HR for Youth for Christ International, and I work out at the Denver office.
My name is Elizebeth Harper, and I also work at the Denver office. I work with the Global Engagement Department, working with Americans serving overseas.
It's so great to have you here on our show, and it's good to talk to you. Just first, what are your impressions of GA so far?
I think it's been awesome. It's just been a collision of a lot of different ministries and cultures all in one setting. And I've just seen a lot of people connecting for the first time or for the second time, or just fun to see each other again. And I just see a lot of community going on around the whole building. It's been awesome.
Rose?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think being in the office space, we don't always get to be exposed to the people that are really on the front lines doing the things and listening to the Lord and asking him what the movement of the Spirit is in their area, and being here and getting to witness that and getting to witness this exchange of ideas between different nations has been absolutely amazing.
Elizabeth?
It's been really nice to see people face to face after years of being on screen and only knowing people via the screen. It's been great to give hugs and hear stories, and it's been really good.
So, how many GA is this for you?
I'm at like 1.25. This is my first GA. Actually helped Sumi with her first one, but I wasn't really able to attend more than one day. And so I think there's a buildup that happens. I definitely got to taste and see that there was amazing goodness here, but this time I'm really experiencing it.
Andrea?
Well, between babies and COVID, this should be my fifth, but it's actually my second.
Okay.
So I attended the very first GA in Denver in 2011.
Oh, good one.
But have not since.
And this is my second. I was in Thailand in 2014, and then I had a break with YFC, and I'm back. So this is my second.
Good. Tell us a bit more why you are here to talk to us.
Yeah, so one of the things that we work on as a team in different capacities is really resourcing the nations. And part of it is calling young people the office is in the United States, so that's where we focus right now. We call young people in the United States and others to go overseas if that's a calling on their life. And so we help facilitate that. We help them find the right spots where they might fit under a national program, or in pioneering a new nation for YFC. So it's really about hearing those stories from the nations. That's always something that I look forward to doing, and Zooming and doing it here in person. And then as well as recruiting out of the U.S. where we're based at colleges. And so that's one of the pieces that makes us want to be here and let you know that we're here to listen to what you're doing and how maybe we can resource that through personnel or maybe other means as well.
And we are going to give you details later that people can contact you if they want to.
Yes, that'd be great. I'd love that.
We'll do that later on. Andrea, you are in HR, right?
I am in HR, yes.
Explain HR. Maybe some people don't even know what HR is and didn't even know Youth for Christ have HR.
Yes. It's kind of taken on a different role in the last couple of years since Dave put me in this role. Originally, my focus was kind of all of our U.S. staff and where they were going. Now I'm on the WLT and just trying to put HR type-minded items in front of the WLT to think more globally with. And so We've worked through a whistleblower policy. Safeguarding has been approved. We're working through what that could look like in child protection and just a lot of other avenues, but also being a resource for nations too who need support. Hey, I don't have a handbook or things like that. How can I support you in that? How can I provide tools and resources and templates? So that's how I see my role, is just trying to be, like Rose was mentioning, not just the personnel now, but also how can we support nations and really help also our globe and our leadership teams work better together and figure out strategically how to have better communication. And we see a lot of those moving pieces. And then we're also trying to hire for some big roles right now, like our director of care. So we're facilitating those processes as well.
Human resources is a big thing, and it differs so much all over the world. How do we handle it in Youth for Christ?
It is big, and we can't be a one-size-fits-all at the national office, and we don't want to be or pretend to be. I think it's really a matter of navigating some of the big higher-level topics, and then allowing each nation to kind of adopt and figure that out for themselves and being that support for them. And then we're really only hiring from the higher levels. So we're not going in and hiring staff for a national program. That's their job. But we are trying to support with people who you would see in these director roles higher up that can then go down and support those other smaller areas.
So let's break it down. So if somebody is in a little nation, wherever that nation is, and they're struggling, they don't know, can they come to you? And you won't tell them exactly, but you will help them say, go and do this research from your government and all those.
Exactly, yeah. I definitely don't know all the rules and laws in every nation. I hardly know them all in the U.S. sometimes. But I am definitely willing to help. I've worked with several other national directors. They've emailed me, and I've sent them as many resources as I can to help facilitate that. We have I feel like a fairly good hiring process. So if you need, how do you vet somebody? How do you work through interviews and references and to ensure that you're hiring the right staff and volunteers? We're happy to help provide templates and support for that.
So that's a good one. How to hire staff. That's a challenge in every nation. But you have something that you can give to the nations if they contact you? Yeah,
we have lots of checklists that we use. If you like a good checklist, we've got plenty of them that we'd happy to share with you. Just kind of a good kind of best practice for hiring someone. You don't want to just grab someone off the street to work with youth. You really should vet them well in our minds. And we do things from background checks to several interviews, reference checks, applications. It's very important when they're working with young kids.
And I know this is going to be a difficult question, but I'm thinking, we are a Christian organization. Shouldn't we just hire anybody?
Oh, but we are all human. And I mean, I was at Safeguarding the other day. That is a very weak point, for us in some ways, because we are easy to prey on. So you'll have people that will see our organization or see your ministry and want to come in, and they seem great, but they have other ulterior motives. And we trust them right out the gate. So unfortunately, what we have seen, you need to be careful with that and do your due diligence no matter who they are.
Yeah, because otherwise later on you're going to be sorry.
Yeah.
And I've seen that a lot.
And at the end, a youth could be a victim of that.
Yeah.
And so we don't want that.
Okay, I'm going to leave you a little bit. Elizebeth, tell us a little bit more.
What would you like to know?
About what you're doing and how how the people out there watching us right now, how can they get involved, or how can they be in contact with you?
Yeah, so we have Americans who want to come over and help support ministry going on around the world. We want to be people who are able to train, who are able to just come and do ministry. We like to send people who want to support your ongoing ministry. We have people all over the world doing all kinds of things that help build up and strengthen national ministry, because you guys do great ministry, and sometimes we have resources that can help, and sometimes you have resources that can help us. And so we really want to make it a partnership between who we can send and how we can help. And
Does that mean the person comes in short time? Do they stay longer?
it can be anything from 3 months is our shortest, and they can come in as an intern to do camps or programs. And then we have people who've been serving as a lifetime, 40 plus years on the field doing direct national ministry.
Do you focus on something specifically, or do you just anything? If a nation says, yeah, like a campsite, I've got a campsite, can I have somebody run it?
Yes,
They come to you.
we can do that.
You'll find somebody.
We'll find somebody. Yep.
Wow, that's a big challenge. Because I know of a few campsites that will need somebody.
Yes, I have lots of young people who are like, hey, I want to go work at a camp and I speak this language. Is that a possibility? And so if I know of a possibility, I will try to send them in your direction.
So you do have people that speak the different languages and all those things?
Yep, we have people who come to us all the time who speak multiple languages and just want to go love Jesus around the world.
Okay, so how do they get hold of you guys?
Yeah, so hopefully someone is putting my email up on the screen. I'm usually the front person. I'd say hospitality is one of my gifts. So I just look forward to hearing who you are and what your needs are. And then as a team, that's what the International Service Center in Denver is for. We're trying to resource you and support you and bless you. So please email me. I really mean that. And I hope that my inbox is flooded with emails from all of you just sharing who you are. I think because YFC is so big, which is so amazing, the more that we know about you and who you are, the better we can resource them, right? So we want to hear those stories. We want to start connecting with you. Even if it's for something down the line, it helps us be creative and really we were talking about safeguarding, but also listening to where God and what God is doing and how he's moving people into different places and spaces. So from a positive note, where two callings come together is something we really care about as well here.
So your email address?
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure if they have it.
Yeah, I married a very large last name, so I have a very long last name.
Okay, they're putting it up.
They're putting it on the screen. It's easier than me spelling it out. But yes, my name is Rose. If you know someone, then just say Rose in the International Service Center. Even if you know Emily, who sends money, everybody knows Emily, and you say, I need this email to go to Rose, she'll get it to me. So thank you so much.
Andrea?
Yeah, and I would echo Rose. She is really good about, even if it's not someone that we can send to another nation, maybe it's connecting that nation with another ministry in YFC. She's really good about, she hears a lot of things, and so connecting those pieces. We're really just here to kind of help the org help each other.
Yeah, but I also think that with you, people need to connect with you. I've traveled a lot around with many nations, and I think what I see, if they can connect with you, less work for me.
Yes. So we have an HR email as well, which is super easy. We all monitor it. It doesn't go in a black hole. It's hr@yfci.org. Super simple. There's another gal that's joining our team in November, Kristen Stroop, and you may know her from GA. She will be doing all of the in-processing and inquiries. So we will be answering. If you have a question, whether it's recruitment related or just HR related, feel free to reach out.
Just say HR?
hr@yfci.org. That's it.
An easy one.
Super easy.
hr@yfci.org. Good. And even if they write about something else, you'll refer them to the right one.
Absolutely.
Same with you.
Yep.
So, yeah. Our time is up. I don't know how long I had to speak till we've done quite a bit. Anything else? While we're waiting for them to give me the signal. Tell me your best experience at GA so far.
Goodness, that's so hard. I just say the people. I'm relational. It's the people.
Andrea?
Honestly, I've had my kids here, and so it's been really fun to watch them interact with all of the other staff who have brought their children, and to just get a glimpse of the next generation interacting with one another. So,
yeah, I was able to bring my husband for a while, and he was able to stay through the Culture Fest, and so having him experience the YFC family in all of their amazingness was really fun for me to see.
And going forward, there are a lot of people watching now. 2026, we're having our next GA. Will you recommend people to come?
Absolutely. I'm so grateful to be here, and I want to meet all of you. So please come if you can. And if not, continue to participate online. But if you can make it in person, we'd love to meet you.
Yeah, it's definitely worth coming to. It's invigorating. And I think if you're running hands-on ministry, it will really help kind of motivate you to move forward.
Yes, come. It's life-giving. It kind of encourages you that other people are doing the same thing you are, and it's great.
Thank you for being with us on the show on more GA 2023. It was good to have you here. Blessings on all your work. And we're going to change quickly, and then we'll have the next people into the studio.